So AI, it's the future of creativity, or the death of it, who knows. But how good is it right now? Before I dive into that, first, welcome gamers. Welcome back to making a video every day until I get a job. Today, we're going to be looking at AI in audio, a quick short story. Yesterday, I was making the Club Penguin video. I had to record the intro 3 separate times. The first time, my camera died and I lost all the footage. The second time, audio was way too hot, so all the audio came out super like... And then the third time, my microphone died. And I don't have more AA batteries. And by that point in time, I was like, it's already the start of the day. I have to keep moving. I'll figure something out later. It was later that night, and I didn't have time to re-record everything. So I thought, well, what can I do? I either have a clip that doesn't exist, so I can't do that, obviously, the really, really hot audio that sounds awful, or audio that, again, doesn't exist. So I had to go with the hot audio. And I thought, well, what are some ways that I can improve this? I'm involved in some community media professionals organizations, and we've had days where we talk about AI. And I remember them telling me about something called Adobe Podcast, AI for your voice or for vocals and stuff like that. It enhances your speech. So you could record something with like the windows open in a noisy room and whatever, and it can enhance it and make it really good. So that's what I did. I put it in, and the results speak for themselves. It's still not great, but it was pretty okay.
All I gotta do, win a game of Mancala. All I gotta do, win a game of Mancala.
Much, much better. Still not perfect, but it got me thinking, what if I put that audio back into the program? Would it turn out something even better? And then if I put that back into the program, and then so on and so forth. So that's what I want to do today. We're going to see how many times I have to enter this audio into the software before something weird happens. I bet you it's going to be pretty quick though. So let's head over to the old computer and check it out. So I'm going to be using this short clip.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
So I'm saying, yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. So yeah, if you look up Adobe Podcast, it's like right there. It's the first thing, and again, it's free. Let's drag and drop that audio file and see what happens. So, without the enhancement, it sounds like this, again.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And then with the enhancement, it sounds like...
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Like that, that's crazy. The before was barely audible, but this?
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
I mean, it's not good. Like, it's not great audio still, but it's tolerable, at least. These tools haven't been out forever. They're pretty new. And the fact that they're already so advanced is really mind-boggling and nuts. Imagine the possibilities and the capabilities that this will bring to smaller creators or people with smaller budgets. But we're not done here. We're going to download this. We are going to upload another. And this is where the fun will begin. I hope this can enhance the speech again. Let's see what the second iteration does. Without enhance.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And then with enhance.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Okay, interesting. There's a difference, but it's very slight. I'm gonna listen to it one more time.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And then again with the enhance.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
It's like clearing up the audio a lot. There's more room noise in this first version.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And then in the second version,
yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Like the spaces are given less time to breathe, but it still doesn't sound too crazy different. Let's download it again and see what the third iteration has to bring us. Right, let's listen to this. So again, without the enhance.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Okay, and then with the enhance.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Ooh, let's listen to the enhance again.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
It sounds like the voice is starting to vary in pitch a little bit. Like it's wobbling.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
I don't know if you hear what I'm talking about, but it's like, yeah. But it's already starting to give in. Let's download it and go for round 4 of enhancement. It's enhanced audio is now ready. Let's listen to just the triple enhanced version.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Again, kind of wacky. And then let's enhance it and see what happens.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
It's just starting to get a little weird. These aren't that different.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
It sounds like I'm being waterboarded and drowned at the same time, but with a boom mic nearby. You know, it just sounds a little off. Let's download it, try it again. 4th sounded like this again.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And 5th sounds like
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
It's starting to get a little unrecognizable. It's odd. It's interesting how this works too, because I'm pretty sure Adobe Podcast and a lot of like AI voice tools, it isn't just removing background noise and stuff like that. I could be wrong, but I think it's physically remaking your voice. You know, it's not the subtraction of, it's the creation of. That's why we're starting to get these sort of waveringness. I don't think we've pushed it far enough yet, so let's download it and let's make a 6th version. It's something I've noticed. It's taking longer to enhance. It's starting to struggle a little bit, the capabilities of the system. 5 sounded like...
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And the enhanced version of that, which I'm sure will sound amazing.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Not much of a difference. Well, that just means we haven't pushed it far enough. Upload another, put it back in. The people that are real film buffs and all that, they'll always say, oh, but it still isn't as good as if a human were doing it, and the capabilities just aren't there or whatever. But there are 2 problems with that. Problem 1, the average Joe Schmo isn't going to be able to tell, generally speaking. And problem 2, it will be someday. Someday this software is going to be good enough to make something sound or look exactly like it was recorded by a human. And what's going to happen when that day comes? We have to learn how to embrace it or adapt with it. We just got to take it one day at a time, I guess. What are your thoughts about it? Feel free to let me know in the comments. So, number 6 sounded like...
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And number 7 sounds like...
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Okay, not too much of a difference. Let's listen to 8. So number 7 without.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And number 8 sounds like...
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Again, not too much of a difference, but we're going till 10. I think that there are definitely things to be a little scared of with AI, but I don't think the right solution is just being like, oh, AI sucks and I'm totally against it and it isn't real art and blah, 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 blah. I think there's a happy medium. Every single generation has something that's sort of like this, and you either get left behind or you adapt and overcome. You change with the times. Back when it switched from analog to digital, people used to record things on tape and you'd have to cut the tape up, and it was like a really long, arduous process. And now we have non-linear editing, and like things are so much easier and they're completely different. The basic skills are similar, but I don't film or edit in the same way my dad did. He was a videographer for a news station when I was a little kid, and we don't do the same thing at all. I don't know any of the skills that he knows, and he doesn't know a lot of the skills that I know. We both have core understandings of framing and other basic sort of camera concepts and whatever. I mean, he's better than me, obviously, but the way we interpret that footage, the way we ingest it is completely different. So I think AI is kind of like that. It's new now, and a lot of people are against it, but it is the future. It's what's going to be used 5-10 years from now. And if we don't learn how to use it or how not to be replaced by it, then that's where we should start worrying. But anyways, number 9. Number 9 is ready. Again, number 8 sounded like...
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And number 9?
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Again, I'm starting to not realize too much of a difference. Let's download it and do one last one. And again, I think it's so funny that every single time I'm re-uploading this, it's taking longer and longer to enhance the speech. Okay, the final version. Number 9, again, sounded like...
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
And number 10 sounds like...
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
I'm going to quickly make a little Da Vinci video, and I'm going to put all of them in. Let's take a look at this. Ready?
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Okay, like that's crazy. It definitely did get a little bit more wobbly over time, but it started sort of petering out. That's for sure. But wow, honestly, still the difference between 1 and 2?
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
I still think I would use 2 over 1, but I don't know. Comparing 9 to 1?
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger. Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
Like, that isn't the same voice. Like, I feel like I sound like some clickbait YouTuber.
Yeah, just like that, and it was even bigger.
I feel like I sound like MatPat or something. That's wild. So, what did we learn? we learned that Adobe Podcast is really great for making audio better. But wow, it gets kind of creepy and weird and not great if you do it 10 times. Who would have thought? But what do you think this means about the future of videography? Feel free to let me know. I know that this was kind of a weird one. Sorry if this isn't your sort of jam, if this wasn't your style of video that you like. But if you did like it, feel free to leave a like, a comment, or subscribe, or whatever. Or don't. I'm not your dad, you know? Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you gamers on the next one. See you tomorrow. Bye.